So we have you here in the studio, and the only thing we are missing is the piano.
The piano.
Yes, but don't worry, you're still going to be able to see her performing for you, because Thamini here has been performing at all Sri Lankan events and functions, and everyone in the community loves listening to you.
Thank you.
So I think we are totally privileged to have you, Thamini, because your music soothes our nerves, and you know, you always relaxes us.
Yes.
We love watching you play, we love listening to you.
Thank you.
So I'm sure our viewers will be too.
Thank you very much, Saji.
Yes. So Thamini, I know that you come from a corporate background.
Yes.
Coming from that background, I'm gonna go back to your childhood.
Yes.
To see how and when you discovered your talent and how this whole thing came about.
Started, right? Very well. I'll be glad to talk about this. So I was born in Sri Lanka, and I was actually born in Moratuwa.
Oh wow!
And that's
where most of the musicians are born.
Musicians, right?
Or so they say.
Yes, there's a lot of musicians. So I was around music a lot because my father, Gracian Veerasinghe, he was an artist and he loved music, and so did my mom, Ayona Veerasinghe. They always had music in the background, always. All different kinds of music, from classical to contemporary to Liberace to, you name it, Frank Sinatra, to Hindi music, to Baila, Clarence, all different kinds of music.
All the genres.
All the genres. I was always exposed to this. And also my father is a painter, he's an artist.
Right.
So I used to be dragged to all the art shows, and I was always around artists, always, and the entertainment. Now, adding on to that, my uncle, Mr. Rustin Fernando, he was the member of parliament in Moratuwa at the time. So he also owned some islands. We had Ruskin Island, San Michel. My dad was in charge of all those showrooms, multiple showrooms. He also owned Vellona. So I used to go to these dances at these places and the clubs. So there were, even though I was a little girl, I used to always go. So I was constantly surrounded by that. But to come to the piano part, I had a toy piano. It was a red toy piano, about 1 octave.
Right.
I was given that when I was 2 years old. My dad just came and gave it to me. Well, I used to play around it, jump on it, but one fine day, he heard a perfect melody, and he remembers that. I was like 3.5, almost 4 years old. I played Can't You See I Love You by Elvis Presley, because I've been hearing these songs. That was it. He knew right away, because it was perfect pitch according to him.
Right.
From there on, they put me into piano lessons. 4 years old. He said, you're going to not only learn to play by ear, you're going to learn the proper way, learn how to read music. So I was thrown into classical piano, and I qualified the very strict disciplined Royal College of Music, and have certification from Trinity College of Music. So that's where it all began. And then also I was thrown into different competitions, famous competitions in Sri Lanka. Always placed first, even though I was still a little girl, 7, 8 years old. My name would be plastered in the front pages of Observer.
So you started young, obviously.
I started young, exactly. I started young, and I was very much exposed to this artist world, even from a tiny.
It came from your family.
It's from my family. My dad's brothers and sisters are also artists in their own way. So around it all the time, sculptures, painting, music. So that's where it started, the beginning.